So you guys would probably not believe me if I said that the donkey actually lined up on its own, and it's not restricted to really any zone except for inside the base. Like here's our zone that it's in, and yeah, it literally just lined up here perfectly. As I was about to do kind of a roll call and just go over everyone's stats, because I haven't done this in pretty much ever, I think, on this run. So we got Cinder, our furry boy researcher, and we've just had him do research since episode 1. He's also very intelligent, so he researches quicker and learns skills quicker. He also has a bunch of trade price improvement and negotiation ability with all of his traits, which just makes him better as social, although he's only got 3 social. I thought it would have gone up more by now, but one thing I haven't been doing is just have him talk to prisoners, because I think we'll just ship these guys off on a trade caravan at the start of this episode, as we're being really picky with our prisoners this run. Speaking of prisoners, we also do have this guy, Consciousness Butcher, who has a resist of 67. It's going to take forever to recruit him, but he is also trigger happy, and he does have a minor passion for shooting. He's also a skilled medic with a decent amount of medical, actually, so he could be like our backup medic, I guess. And then he's also kind, or I guess it's a she. It's hard to tell with these mantids, but yeah, she's kind, so she's gonna really get along well with all the other colonists. Next, we got our crafter artist Lotus, and somebody in the last episode was asking why she's always breaking down. That's because she's very neurotic, so it increases her mental break threshold, and she's also got the tortured artist trait for a -8 permanent mood, and her mood needs to be really high in order for her to not have a chance to have a mental breakdown. That's okay though, because when she does have a mental breakdown, when she snaps out of it, there's a 50% chance she will get a creativity inspiration, and the next item she crafts or the next art she makes will be 2 levels higher, and that could be legendary potentially. Well, probably not right now, but when she gets her skills higher, it could be. She's also industrious, and that combined with a very neurotic trait makes her work a lot quicker, 75% quicker. Next, we got Glitch, our builder, and he's actually not our best builder anymore by far. NGs do get a 25% bonus to construction, but even with that, he's not going to be our best. He is our best medic though, and he has the trait Master Medic, which lowers his operation speed and 10 speed, but his surgery success chance and his 10 quality are 40% higher. He's also industrious, so he works quicker, and then Action Boy makes him work quicker as well. Next, we got Lily, our Thrombonian planter, and she's got 11 planting now with 7 melee. She's also tough, so that's going to make her better in combat, and Thrombonian colonists are really tanky, so that's going to make her even more tanky. And she's also got quick hands, so she works quicker and is a bit better in melee. And then she's got green thumb, so she gets more plant harvest yield and work speed. Her plant harvest yield is actually now up to 144%, and I have a mod installed that actually makes this useful. In the base game, if you go above 100% plant harvest yield, you actually don't get any more yield, which is weird because mining doesn't work that way. Like if you get more mining yield than 100%, you'll get more resources. So I thought that was dumb, and I installed a mod that actually scales up the plant harvest yield appropriately. And as always, my mod list will be in the description for anyone interested. She also has a 360% plant work speed, as being that she's Thrombonian, she gets a 50% bonus to it, and actually she gets a 25% bonus to her yield as well, being Thrombonian. She's also got a steel hatchet, and that's making her work quicker. Oh, and then her work speed is actually 135%. Thrombonians get a 10% bonus to that, and then she's got quick hands, and then she's also wearing a cloth apron, which increases it by 10%. So yeah, there's a lot of factors going on there, but yeah, 360% plant work speed. She mows through crop fields like some kind of machine. Next, we got our miner Slate, and he's been doing most of the combat. He gets a mood boost whenever he kills someone or sees someone die, so his mood's been pretty good, and he's also tough, so he takes less damage. Rockmen are also 50% tankier than a normal colonist, and like his brain has 15 HP, whereas a normal colonist only has 10. Rockmen do get a mining bonus. I guess just to their mining speed, they don't get any more mining yield, but he also has the trait Rock Hound, which gives him 40% more mining speed. He also has a pickaxe, so that's increasing his mining speed, and then he's getting 92% mining yield, as Rock Hound does increase his mining yield by 20%. All right, next we have the 2 Thrombonians we picked up in the last episode, and Happy's really good at intellectual, so we've been having her do research. She's also a brawler, so she's better in melee, and she's tough, so she takes less damage, and she's got 10 melee. One small note about Happy is she's got kidney diseases, and so we need to replace her kidneys. Since she's Thrombonian, her kidneys have way more HP than a normal colonist, and I'm not sure if we can do a kidney transplant and give her kidneys of an enemy raider. People in the comments were saying to do that, but it might lower her kidney HP, so I don't know if it's something we want to do. There are bionic kidneys that we can install into her later on. We just don't have the research for it yet. She's also got a bite scar on her torso, and like as you can see, her torso has 120 HP. I think a normal colonist only has 40. Finally, we got our last Thrombonian, Arlene, who is really good at construction. She's got 17 in it. She's also got a strong constitution, so she gets over illnesses quicker, and she's a pessimist, which permanently lowers her mood, but it gives her a bit higher chance to tame and train animals, and she's going to be our animal person as well. Even though I don't think we're really going to tame any animals in this playthrough because we have Thrombonians, and they can carry a lot of goods. Also, we now have 2 high-tech research benches going, and now since we have 2 researchers, we're researching techs really quickly. We really want multi-analyzer. That'd be awesome because that would unlock a lot of new techs. Over here, we got Arlene taking the prisoners, and by the way, if you noticed, everyone's gear was pretty much the same thing. We've been making cloth aprons, cloth jackets, and cloth shorts for everyone. The shorts actually are half as tanky as pants, but they give extra movement speed, and then the aprons just increase work speed. And by the way, we just researched sterile attire. That's a pretty good tech. We can now make make doctor scrubs, which increases surgery success chance and operation speed, a surgical mask, which also helps medical surgery and 10 quality, and then we can make a lab coat, which will increase research speed. I don't know if that will stack with an apron. If it doesn't, then I think it's kind of useless because aprons increase global work speed by the same amount, and global work speed affects everything. We're starting this episode off with a trade mission. We sent out Cinder and Arlene with the 3 extra prisoners we had, and we're just going to sell them off. Selling the prisoners off is going to boost our silver count to almost 2100, and then we got a lot of just random cloth gear that Lotus has been making, so we're going to sell all that off, and these guns as well. And by the way, I had kind of a revelation on how weapons work in terms of wealth. The value says it's only $27, but that's not the wealth amount. We only get $27 because in RimWorld, no one really wants to buy weapons. So when we sell it off, we're selling it off for pretty much 1/10 of the market value, but its wealth value is $255. So yeah, we just want to get rid of all the weapons in our base basically that we're not using. And like we just have so many clubs lying around, just get rid of all of them. Finally, we do have 1600 rice. We're going to sell off most of that and we'll just leave a little bit so people can eat it on the way home. And then we got 600 smoke leaves we'll solve. Now the main thing we need right now is components. We're going to buy all their 56 components, or maybe not all of them. There's actually one thing we want from these guys. We can use it to make someone join our faction. There's a large risk of brain damage though. So yeah, we can use this on a raider and they'll instantly join us. They just might be a little bit special after they join us. We can afford that thing and 38 components. And with that, we are heading back to base. Oh, and actually, I was just going to talk about Happy's mood. Because her mood's so good, she got a creativity inspiration. The higher their mood is, the more chance to get inspiration. And she's pretty good at art. She's got 9 art, so we're going to have her make something nice. We're just going to have her make another wooden grand sculpture. It costs 400 wood, but we do have plenty of wood, and I think I'd rather make it out of wood than like these limestone blocks. We can make walls out of these. So we got everyone back to base, and the last episode we did a quest to have a bunch of manhunting cobras enter our base, and whoa, Glitch just made a move on Happy. No way. Glitch and Happy are now lovers. We're going to have to make them a double bed with their own room. And actually, before I finish my thought, let's see what kind of sculpture Happy makes. With her now 10 in artistic, she has a 12% chance to make a legendary, 43% chance to make a masterwork, and then 40% chance to make an excellent. Oh, and by the way, we researched industrial generators, which will allow us to make more advanced Helixia and gas power generators. We just don't really have anything to power the gas yet, so we don't have one up yet. But yeah, let's hope we hear a little ding here. If it's excellent, we won't. And oh, she made legend. No way. That was a 12% chance. That's what's up. Before we even look at it, we're gonna install it in our main room and we're gonna see where our beauty is now. Our impressiveness, 169 impressiveness now, which is actually really close to unbelievably impressive. We only need 2 more points in order to be unbelievably impressive in this room. And yeah, 3200 beauty on this thing. Its market value is almost 4k, so this is gonna increase our wealth by quite a bit. This thing will attract more raiders though. The question now is, can we defend it, or are we gonna be forced to sell it off? And by the way, Happy, who are you playing poker with? Oh, that's kind of sad. She's playing poker by herself. She seems to be enjoying it quite a bit actually. Her recreation is almost full. But yeah, we got a little Glitch over here with his new lover Happy, and it looks like some magic is happening. So big shout out to Glitch there. Happy now has some lovin' for 10 bonus mood and opinion of her access token. Okay, Glitch. I guess that's what she calls Glitch. I don't know. Oh, love is in the air apparently. Lotus charms Slate. Lotus has been really trying at this for quite some time. Like, she got rejected by Glitch a bunch and Slate a bunch too, but apparently Slate could not hold off her advances any longer. It's just weird timing because they've been together for 43 days and nothing's happened, and then now all of a sudden we get 2 new lover events within like 2 days. Maybe Glitch and Happy's love just inspired them. We got our first raid this episode and we're gonna have Slate drop some smoke grenades on top of us. And okay, this guy actually already died. And the mayor's actually charging in, which is good. Let's just have Happy kill it. Slate's just gonna keep tossing smoke grenades, I guess. I wonder if we should actually try to save this thing. We could tame it and use it as a mount. We'll have Glitch just save it. He does have a pistol and we'll use him if we need to. But yeah, it looks like Roman actually died of the traps. And yeah, the smoke cloud is helping us against range attacks. It lowers their accuracies by quite a bit, so we'll definitely have Slate keep that up. And Logan actually just hit a trap. And by the way, we have an embrasure here, which is not super ideal. They're actually able to shoot Lily through it, maybe. But we knocked out Udai. This guy's not super amazing. We're just gonna let him die, I think. I don't know about this whole defense situation. We might end up pulling everyone back, although no one's gotten tagged yet. It's just that this guy Loser is just shooting at people. Oh, he tagged Happy. Yeah, let's just pull back, I think. Yeah, Lotus just pulled back too. Oof. Okay, no one got tagged on the retreat. Russell actually has smoke grenades, which is fine. He can toss smoke grenades all he or she wants. And no one's actually able to shoot because Russell's just blocking the way. Oh, McCoy I think might be able to shoot. Yeah, McCoy got past. Okay, we're gonna have Slate take back out his pickaxe and we're just gonna have everyone charge. By the way, we have one of our Thrumbokins out on a trade mission. There was one more thing we needed that I forgot to pick up. But yeah, we killed 2 of them and they're running actually. That was quick, wow. They have way more people left up. I'm surprised they're running so early. We will try to run them down, and like Logan is not very smart. He could just run out the way he came, but he's trying to attack the door. And by the way, what is the tearing double barrel shotgun or tearing double barrel shotgun? It gets 10% more damage, I guess, and a little bit more market value. It's got an uncommon enchant. But yeah, we survived the raid, and our trade caravan with Cinder and Arlene made it back to Leahead of the Redstone Settlements. And the main thing we wanted from these guys was some medicine, because we want to do some surgery. Although we would also like to pick up this psychic animal tamer as well. I don't think we have enough stuff though. Like we brought 1k hops, 100 smoke leaf leaves, and almost 200 psychoid leaves. And then we actually brought 2 claws. I think Cinder is currently equipping one. Yeah, he was. And this other one's actually good. We're gonna sell that one too. Oh, and then we brought along 575 potatoes. We'll sell 500 of them. That's still not enough though, I think. Yeah, it's not. They do have a flat screen television though we can pick up for 1300. So we picked that up along with a bit more medicine, and we're gonna head back to base. Where we're getting raided again. Holy crap, these guys are loaded with equipment at least. They're all wearing flak jackets, it looks like. But yeah, here they come. Some of them actually do have melee weapons, so this shouldn't be all that bad. I was just scared because I saw all the flak armors. So I thought they had really good weapons too, but I don't think their weapons are all that good for the most part. The game plan is, ooh, Glitch is actually not in a good spot. I want him to build up a wall, and crap, he's attacking this guy. Ah, oh, Glitch got tagged. Really? That was so fast. All right, now we're gonna build up this wall, hopefully. Real quick. Okay, no, he's being an idiot. I don't know how he got into that position that he was at. I wanted Glitch to be up here, but I wanted to build this wall first just to, I think it would block off people from attacking from this side. And crap, Happy got tagged a little bit, which actually is fine. Let's have Happy go in. Ooh, Happy got tagged 3 times by Big Electric Cat. Happy just keeps getting tagged, ouch. We need Lily to go out and take on Big Electric Cat, and yep, he's in melee now, which is good. Let's get Happy up here just to finish off Antonio, I guess. Happy does have the mono sword, and yeah, she's doing really big damage. We knocked out Antonio. Now we're in kind of a predicament as, yeah, Happy's bleeding really bad. We're just gonna have her drop her mono sword and run, and we knocked out Big Electric Cat, by the way. Both him and Antonio are not that good, although they both have gear on. We should strip them of that gear before they die. We'll also have Slate grab this mono sword. Slate was not doing anything. He was tossing smoke grenades, and crap, Lily's just getting obliterated by that pistol. Lotus actually can shoot a little bit more too, by the way. She has 17 hours. Glitch has 23 hours. And yes, they're running. Thankfully, we did not have much more in us. We'll strip Big Electric Cat, and I don't know if we should run these guys down. Like, we could have Slate try. He's got a mono sword, so he's gonna pierce their flak armor pretty well. These guys are fighting back. But yeah, he did good damage, I think, to this guy. And he knocked him out second hit. Well, we'll be stripping him for his gear as well. And we'll strip Antonio, and none of this stuff is going to be tainted. I don't know if we want to capture any of these guys. Like, they're not all that good. I think we'll probably just end up letting them bleed out, because, yeah, a lot of people are bleeding right now. Lily's got 14 hours. Happy's got 23. Slate's actually fine. And then we did save Lotus. Glitch is also bleeding a bit, too. He's got 21 hours. We should have probably just had him tend himself first. Just tend yourself. And 110 is all it took. But yeah, Lily, she took tons of injuries. She's not bleeding anymore though. Let's now tend Happy first and stop her from bleeding. And yeah, Happy's good. Okay, we got a prison break attempt from Udai, I guess. Wait, where is he going? He literally went from this room to this room. Where is he going? Like, what's his goal here? He could have just walked around, dude. I'm so confused. Well, we knocked him out. Really? We're getting sieged? Like, what are these events? Wait, these guys suck. They all have melee weapons. Oh, never mind. Actually, half of them have guns. They're just not out for some reason. Okay, so they're trying to build up these mortars, and we really want to stop them because they're going to start bombarding our base with these shells. And like, this one already got built. They just have to get someone to man it. And by the way, we got Slate over here. We're trying to give Glitch some cover, and crap, Slate is just sitting there after he threw that grenade. Now that he's covered, though, we're going to actually try to get him in here to drop some dynamite. Oh, can you do it? Yeah, you got it off. Okay, run, Slate. Nice, we killed one of them, and they're now assaulting the colony. Okay, this is good. And oh crap, they got a shell off. Where's it gonna blow up? I think it blew up in the mountain or something. And ooh, the door barely closed on Frank. He's gonna try to knock it down. Oh no, he knocked it down. That's bad. We gotta patch up that breach. We're gonna try to reinstall this wall over here, and we'll have Happy take on Frank. And yeah, they're turning around a bit. Some of them are turning around. Glitch, get the wall down. Oh, we got it off. Nice. We'll Slate take out the mono sword and just obliterate Frank. He's down now. Over at our main choke point, our doors are actually knocked down, and Sean is actually tasting the wrath of our mono sword. The first hit actually got him down to like half HP, it looks like. Destroyed one of his legs, but he's still up, and there we go. We finally killed him. We gotta pull Slate back now. And actually, let's have Slate just hold a line here. We need to repair this wall, and we also need to grab these grenades and then drop them on Slate's head. There's smoke grenades. And actually, let's pull back a little bit. Okay, never mind. We're gonna charge this guy. Oh, he tagged Slate, but we're in range. And we killed that guy. Now on to Russo. Maka apparently cannot attack Slate too. Or he's using ranged, which is good. We'd rather him be using melee than use range. How's Slate holding up? He's actually not in any immediate danger apparently, even though he's pretty injured. I would like to pull him back and have Happy help. And nice, they're running. Okay. Holy crap, these raids are insane. We just need to run. Or Maka still wants more. Alright, Maka. We got a little bit more mono sword left for you. And there we go, we knocked him. We will capture Maka as he's got some stats that we could use for now. Like he's tough and he's good at melee, so we could just use him as like a meat shield. And he's also got a burning passion for cooking. So we could have him brew our hops into wort and then we could turn that into beer. And Slate, yeah, he's only bleeding at 89%. He's not in any immediate danger. He hasn't lost much blood yet, even though his HP looks pretty low. No way, we're getting raided again? This is literally like immediately... Bro, these events are back to back to back. Like they said 10 negative events can happen in one day. They were not kidding. I'm doing a lot of micromanaging right now, which is why I cannot show us opening this tomb. And I was waiting for a good time to do this. And I think this is probably a good time. But yeah, so our caravan made it back and I had Arlene come over here and uninstall this wall. And it looks like it was actually pretty close because Floyd was heading up here to stop her. But yeah, she opened the door and these insects are now, I think, going to start pouring out. There's also these ancient crypto sleep caskets that we can awaken. They actually might end up awakening them if they just hit these caskets at all, just unluckily. And by the way, that person was trying to make a move on one of the other raiders. And yeah, 2 of them actually already got knocked out. And yep, there it goes. They unlocked the tome. So the raiders ended up duking it out with the tome ancients, and I noticed this girl Cherie had a berserker chip in her brain, so the goal was to not let her die, as if she dies we can't extract that berserker chip. Meanwhile, we also have Bucky and Mendoza there trying to get away. I think we're gonna have Arlene try to beat them down, just because they have really good gear, and ideally we knock Bucky out here. We actually picked the wrong one. We really want to knock out Mendoza. And crap, they're taking the stuff, by the way, like the shield belt and everything. Do we go for Mendoza and try to knock him out for his ranger armor, which is really good? Or do we try to stop these guys? Like Smelly's taking a tech print for artificial metabolism, which is for this tech, and it's actually really good. If we get this tech, we can lower people's hunger rate down to 25%. I think the more important thing right now is the armor. So yeah, we're gonna knock out Mendoza. We're gonna try to, and they're taking the freaking Architect shield belt, which is not a good quality one, so it's not that big of a deal, but still, it's annoying. Come on, knock out Mendoza. Just knock him out, that'd be great. We're using a hammer, by the way. I think it's just doing blunt damage to him. Yeah, he's getting really close to the edge, though. Although I don't think the exit's right there. Like, the exit's down here, so he's got to go all the way to down here. Come on, Arlene, you can do it. Yes, we knocked him out. We killed him. That sucks. Well, we tried. And by the way, Fugly, no, you're not getting away with that neurotrainer. And we killed him. All right, that's fine. We arrest Bucky, by the way. Oh, we can actually arrest Bucky. I didn't actually see if that guy was any good, but we got the success on that. Okay, so we have Arlene arresting Bucky, and by the way, there's 3 people knocked out in here. Yumiko actually wouldn't be bad to pick up. She's a pretty psychopath, and she's good at shooting. We could always potentially use more shooters. I know I said I was being really picky, but I feel like right now we're kind of desperate. And by the way, we have Happy over here. We're gonna try to not kill Cherie, but I can't really guarantee anything. And by the way, Happy is puking. Why are you puking? What if it's because of her kidney disease? And actually, Cherie's bleeding. If we just kite her, I don't know where she's going. Happy, stop puking. Yep, okay, that's what you needed, I guess. Getting shot definitely stopped her puking. But yeah, we're gonna have Happy just try to kite around Cherie till she bleeds out, I guess. She's gonna bleed out in quite some time. She's currently in no immediate danger. While we kite her, we're gonna have Happy come over here and open up this wall, and we're gonna try to drop Yumiko in one of these cryptosleep caskets, which it looks like we were successful. She's only got 3 hours to live, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to save her. Like, she probably only has 2 hours now. So after kiting Cherie around for quite some time, she is now given up and she's gonna try to leave, which obviously we're not gonna let her get away, but there's a pretty good chance we kill her here. We're just gonna hope we don't. Come on, Donkey, just knock her out, or Lily. Wait, let's stop attacking her and see what happens. She's still gonna try to leave. She's only got a blood loss of moderate too. I'm just gonna knock her out, I guess. Or we're gonna try. We killed her. Oh well. Well, on the bright side, we did end up capturing Bucky, and he had a bunch of nice armor, like this light marine armor. We're actually just gonna wear everything he was wearing. It's probably all better than Arlene's stuff. Or maybe actually we'll give it to Happy, because Happy's tough and she has much more damage mitigation. We got a full leadership, like, Bro, can you just give me some time to just heal people up at least? Holy crap. I mean, this one's not the worst. Like, it just kills plants in this AoE and it's gonna expand over time. So we end up killing one of the mortars of the siegers earlier, but we have this other steel mortar along with some shells, and there's actually a bunch of meals on the ground too. We're gonna pick up all this stuff, 7 components, and we're also gonna have Arlene pick up that mortar and we're gonna bring it into our base. Before we end up using the mortar on that crash ship, I'm not sure how inaccurate it's gonna be, so we're gonna have Slate clear out this tome. There is a sniper rifle in it, which is awesome. There's actually 2, but this one's biocoded, and only the person that it's biocoded to can use it. But yeah, there's just a bunch of random goods in here. And by the way, we researched sterile materials, which allows us to make this research counter, and it gives a small boost to nearby research benches, and it stacks up to 20 times. So we should maybe consider making a dedicated research room and just surround the research benches with these counters. Let's pick up the insect jelly too, the plasteel, the components. We should also deconstruct all these caskets as well for the steel, but we'll do that later. There's also a neurotrainer intellectual over here, which is not really something we need right now because both our researchers are now at 17 intellectual. Let's actually strip this guy too. He's got some decent equipment. He's got this ranger armor. We're gonna put that on Slate. Apparently can wear all this other stuff on top of it. The ranger armor gives 105% protection and a little bit of extra movement speed. So yeah, it's gonna be really good. It just is tainted, so only Slate can wear it. And there's also a couple other armors like this shadow wing conscript armor, and then this girl over here has another power armor, a hardened conscript armor. We'll just save that stuff in case we find anyone that's either a cannibal, a psycho, or bloodlust, and we can give it to them. All right, Slate grabbed pretty much everything we need, and now we're gonna have Cinder operate this mortar turret, and we're going to potentially wake these things up. Yeah, we did. Did that do any? Yeah, that did no damage to these scythers. I wonder if it can do damage to the ship part though. Okay, yeah, of course we get raided by a mech cluster. That's perfect. It shot more mechs on top of the mechs we already have. I wonder if they're hostile. Yeah, they're not hostile to each other. Of course, they're friendly. So I just realized Arlene's shooting's not bad. She's got 7 in it. And so we're going to have her snipe at this ship part. And by the way, I hope attacking this ship part does not wake up these other mechs because they should not be linked to it. And yeah, it didn't wake them up at all. That did 25 damage only to the ship part though. And we're actually not very accurate. Oh, one of the scythers is actually coming. Oh, here they come. Yeah, that kind of pissed them off a little bit. So the scythers ended up de-aggroing. Their only real goal is to protect the ship part. Shortly after though, we got sieged, and one of the scythers actually wandered over to the siege camp, which did cause a little bit of damage to the siegers. We're just gonna try to drop a mortar way up here, and oh, these guys are knocking out this fire for us. That's really nice of them. These guys do have high explosive shells, which would be good against those mechs. But yeah, ooh, that was actually a good shot. We are burning Omicron. And yeah, they're actually giving up and they're assaulting the colony, which by the way, they might attack the mechs, or no, they're going for the colony. And yeah, here they come. We just got a happy out here for now, and we're having some other people just kind of grab guns. Like Arlene, actually, our Thrumbokin, we're gonna have her start using guns because I didn't realize she has 7 in melee, and we can have her go into melee mode if things get a bit hairy. But yeah, for now, we're just gonna have her use a gun and we can have her shoot over people. Just gotta position her in the right spot. And yeah, she can shoot over their heads. And wow, they're leaving that quickly. That's what they think. We're not gonna let them get away so easily, and we're gonna run them down. Even though, yeah, we might take some damage from doing this, we would like to potentially knock some of them out. Or not, we killed them all. Well, that siege actually worked out pretty well for us. They brought us a bunch more shells and a lot of meals, 14 more components, and 500 more steel. I don't know if Slate can only pick up 296 of that. So we end up getting sieged yet again, and we bombarded them with our mortar, which does end up pissing them off, and they do charge. Although this time we ended up closing all of our gates, and since they can't get into our base, they go for the next nearest enemy that they can access, which is the mechanoids. They're just fighting the scythers right now, and they might not even wake up this cluster, which would be okay, I guess. If they just clear the scythers, I'm fine with that. And we could just kill the ship part before its area of effect, which by the way is quite large now. It's destroying a lot of plants. Oh, and then meanwhile over their siege camp, we sent over Arlene and Lily to try to salvage like these 50 survival meals they had. And we want to salvage this mortar too. We can't actually pick up these mortars yet because the siegers are not dead. And I guess the mortars still belong to the siegers, but we can extinguish the fire. So we're gonna have Arlene and Lily do that. And it looks like the settlers from the Orange Cliff settlement are fleeing. How many scythers did they take out? Good amount, I think. There's only 4 left from what I can see. 3 of them are actually down too. Oh, and this guy's a tortured artist. Oh, he's a pyromaniac though, which actually isn't that bad of a trait. So I was actually thinking I would like to get another tortured artist in this playthrough. Okay, so the prisoner we want to save is Monin, who only has 5 hours left. And by the way, he has kidney disease as well. So that's gonna be another colonist that has kidney disease. Seems like kidney disease is just really a problem on this planet or something. And actually, change of plans, Arlene is incapable of carrying, so she cannot stabilize Monin over here. We're gonna have Arlene try to distract these mechanoids. Originally it was gonna be Happy, because Happy is riding a donkey, and one is on Arlene. Arlene probably should be able to kill kill this one though. All these scythers are actually pretty injured. Like this one has a bunch of revolver injuries. Meanwhile over here, Happy actually has a mono sword. We could give that over to Arlene and Arlene can probably solo the rest of these 3 mechs. Let's actually kill that thing, yeah. Give it over to Arlene and then Happy's gonna try to bandage up Monin, who's only got 4 hours now. There we go, Arlene, get him. Yeah, we're just tearing apart that scyther. And there we go, we killed it. How about these other 2? Yeah, they're not very quick at all. That means they're really injured, I'm guessing. His right blade was shattered. And yep, we killed that one. The scyther kicked up some dirt in Arlene's eye. That's dirty. We'll just kite and then the dirt's out of his eyes, okay. Or her eyes. And we killed the scyther. And by the way, we ended up saving Monin. We're not going to fully bandage him, and we're actually just going to capture him now. So we saved Monin and destroyed the psychic ship. Shortly after, we ended up getting sieged by an even stronger force, pretty much in the same spot that we just got sieged from. This time though, our mortar's a lot more accurate because I installed a mod that increases mortar accuracy based off of intellectual skill, because in the base game, mortar accuracy is just completely random, and I don't think that's how it should be. Like, I think someone that's smarter should definitely be more accurate with a mortar. Like, they're calculating distance and trajectory and stuff. But yeah, so this is the area effect that the mortar can hit, so we definitely should hit. Hopefully we actually won't destroy these shells, but we definitely should hit some of them. I think we only hit 1 in order to make them charge us. Holy cow. Okay, he missed, but that was a perfect miss. He set, like, I want to say 7 of them on fire. Meanwhile over here we have this dormant mech cluster, and it was kind of weird that attacking the mechs nearby did not set them off, but there's no proximity activator. It's just that their auto mortar will initiate in 5 days, but the rest of them are just going to stay dormant until we decide to attack them. We're going to wake these guys up though with Arlene, and we're going to shoot at their turret. Only have a 22% chance to hit. And there we go, we woke them up, perfect. Now we run. Oh, and their mortar is attacking, wait no, that was their charge turret, or inferno turret rather. But yeah, we woke up the mech cluster, and our north gates are closed as well as our east gates, but we opened our west gate. So the raiders are actually coming in from the west over here, and Jumper already got hit by this auto inferno turret. These turrets aren't really in a great spot. They're kind of blocked off by these walls. And also there's these unstable power cells. If the raiders were smart, they're just gonna attack these power cells, and that's going to start a chain reaction and potentially blow up a lot of these mechs. Hopefully they're just not that smart though. These mechs can just survive for long enough. Oh crap, this is bad. Oh, that's not good. They still have 2 turrets up though, and they do have this pikeman as well. I feel like the mechs are doing good damage to these guys, and hopefully they're going to just at least hurt them a bit so we don't have to... Okay, well, all the mechs are defeated, minus the pikemen. They're now coming for our wall, and we now need to open this gate over here, which I don't think we're gonna have time. We're sending someone over to open the north gate, but this one, okay, nice. We're repairing it really quick, by the way, with Arlene's 70 construction. And wait, Park's all alone? We're just gonna have Arlene come out here and take on Park. This actually, yeah, it's gonna make them come back. Crap. Arlene back off. Arlene got hit twice, really. But yeah, hopefully that door will close. Yeah, it actually worked out okay, aside from the fact that Arlene got tagged. We're gonna have him repair this door, and he's repairing it quicker than they can hit it down. I think M gave up. Now we're gonna have a glitch, by the way, tend Arlene and stop her bleeding. So we reopen the west door and we close the north door. A lot of these raiders are kind of confused. They're going for the east wall, I think. But yeah, Lupa's like, hey, let's get in here, boys. The door's open. Little does he know there's a Thrumbokin waiting for him. And then we kill him. This guy's blocking our door now though. We won't be able to close it. Looks like we're gonna have to fight here. We need to get into Jumper's melee range as well, so he's not... Okay, we killed the other guy. Jumper should get killed here pretty quickly. We got 3 pretty beefy dudes just mobbing on him. Although he's freaking dodging like crazy. He's actually nimble, so he has 15 more dodge chance. And we got glitch over here tossing smoke, which is fine. We got 1 more dude Ordu, and we're gonna try to knock him out. And we need to do that quick. Okay, unfortunately that did not cause the enemy raiders to run. I was hoping that would be the case, as we have a bit of an issue over here on the east wall. They are attacking us, and they're not attacking the door yet, which is good. I don't know how many more of these guys we're gonna have to kill. And by the way, I think we launched incendiary on these guys, because there's a bunch of fire over here. That must be what happened. Oh crap, we got tagged. There we go, we killed another. How many of these guys we have to kill though? Good, yes, enter. Or crap, we gotta open the door again. There we go, yes, come inside. We have treats. And yeah, again, we do have smoke here, but there's still a 66% chance to hit Slate. And then Lily just charged in. And then we got Happy over here, who did just overcome her mental breakdown, by the way. We're gonna have Slate drop her a pickaxe, and she's gonna go in. It's hard to see what's going on right now, but it looks like... Okay, I don't know who's firing that mortar, by the way. That was kind of a really bad mortar. position. It's lucky it didn't hit us though. And finally they're leaving. Oh my goodness. All right, so we're in kind of a dire situation. I don't know if we can even hold off another raid. I expanded the home area on the entire map, and that's gonna allow us to pick up everything on a caravan. We're gonna have Happy and Arlene go around and pick up literally everything on the map that we can for the most part, and we're just gonna try to get it out of here. Okay, after grabbing a lot of the stuff that we weren't using, our wealth dropped back down to 62k. So the next raid we get should be a lot less strong. We're sending Cinder and Arlene out on a trade mission with all those goods, and we're gonna be completing that trade mission at the start of the next episode. With that, I want to thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one.